Rachel here has accomplished something incredible. Just 5 months ago, she had just over 1,000 followers on TikTok and was throwing spaghetti at the wall with her content, selling a lot of random digital products with no clear offer, lacking confidence in her content, and basically trying everything without any real strategy. And most people actually think you need thousands of followers or hundreds of thousands of followers to make real money online. But Rachel proved that completely wrong by changing just a few simple things, leveraging her time on activities that actually compound, like building her school community as an asset alongside her content creation. She's now making over £5,000 a month with what some people would still consider a small audience of just over 7,000 people, 7,000 followers.
Yeah.
She launched her school community just a couple of months ago and already has like over 1,100 members and has gone viral multiple times and is absolutely killing it. And since last night, she's announced to me that she's actually also made her first premium sale of £8,000.
Yeah.
Which is incredible. So, Rachel, most people would look at your results and think that it's impossible going from literally no income and just scattered chaos to 5K a month plus an 8K sale.
Yeah.
Like with just 7,000 followers.
7,500, thank you.
Sorry.
7,500.
So before we dive into how you did it, tell me about where you were before we started working together and what was that like, just throwing spaghetti at the wall.
So I started my digital products business when I had 33 TikTok followers. Yeah, exactly.
All starts from zero.
I'm not a social media person. I didn't know, other than scrolling through other people's videos, I didn't know what I was doing with that.
Yeah.
But I decided that I needed to start doing this. I had lost my career. I needed to start. I needed money. I needed income, and I needed serious income. So I decided to give this a bash, and I was posting 3 times a day. And I kept thinking, if I post 3 times a day, eventually I'm going to learn what I'm doing, or something's going to work. And it didn't. It didn't. I did 3 posts a day religiously for 2 whole months. And I know 2 months isn't a massive amount of time, but when you're posting every day and then you're spending the rest of that 24 hours monitoring that post like a bloody hawk, I was refreshing the page more times than you can imagine. And they were getting between 50, 90 views. Sometimes they'd get over 100. And I think, yeah, I've cracked the code. They'd get 110 views. And surprisingly, that didn't relate to sales, funnily enough. It was disaster. It was disaster. And I think I was probably on the verge of giving up.
Yeah. How long had you been struggling with that for?
Oh, 2 months. 2 months.
So 2 months you were struggling with it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you mentioned that you were selling. What were you selling? Like, walk me through what that looked like day to day.
I was selling my own starter kit. I took a month making, because basically I bought 3 products of 3 different sellers that were all low ticket, and decided let's invest our last like 140 quid, buy 3 different products. And I think one was like 70 quid and one was 50 and one was a bit cheaper. And I thought, right, let's see what's out there. And they were all kind of a bit meh. And I looked at them, I thought, people are selling shit like this. Wow, they're actually selling this. And I thought, okay, this can't be good if you can sell crap like this. So I started to put it I took the best out of the 3, added my own spin to it, and made my starter kit. And I've since improved my starter kit, but I made my starter kit. So I had that, but I also had a separate article on Canva and a separate article on branding and a separate article on you name it. Because I thought, okay, let's put like 12 different products into my store and let's range them from £10 up to, I think, £50 for the starter kit. Let's offer a variety to people. And I'm thinking like a shop, let's give choices, let's give different price points. And all my business training was saying to me, this is the right way to go. And obviously it wasn't. It was a total mishmash. I looked like a jumble sale. and I did all the things that I now tell people not to do, having learned,
Yeah.
the hard way. Of
How many
actually,
sales did you made at the beginning? Like how until before you joined me, how much had you made?
right, that's easy to remember because it was a big fat zero. I think when I first met you, I lied to you and said, because you said this isn't for absolute beginners. And I went, oh, no, no, I am making sales, just not enough.
You
But
infiltrated.
it was kind of true, ish. But yeah, I was
How
thinking,
funny. I
okay, she's
didn't
not
know
going to take me
that.
on. I thought if I tell her I've made no sales at all, she's going to be like, no, you're useless.
You
I
got
can't
through
help you.
security.
Yeah, yeah. So I was like, well, I've made a few sales.
Oh my gosh, I did
Up
not
here, I've
know
made
that.
a few sales.
I
So
didn't know that.
no,
So, how did it feel to lack the confidence in your content when you knew that you're capable of doing it, and you're seeing other people doing it? How did it feel to lack that confidence and when yours wasn't hitting?
it was horrendous. And at that stage, I didn't feel I could do it. And I was
Mm,
putting it down to you're too old, you don't have the right lifestyle to make the posts that look glamorous and
yeah.
arty farty, and you don't know about hashtags. And I was blaming hashtags as being the bane of my life. This is obviously it was the only technical thing that I could really pinpoint. I was like, right, that's where I'm going wrong. So I
Mm,
was adding like 20 hashtags. I was trying random hashtags, and I kept thinking, well, that didn't work. But you see, I'd try it for a day. Oh, that didn't work. Change it tomorrow.
mhm.
So yeah, I was really, really throwing stuff at the wall and just desperately hoping something stuck. And
Yeah,
it's soul destroying. It
yeah.
it stops you looking at anything else. And I kept thinking, right, don't be distracted. I'm gonna make this work. And I was looking at these girls doing it, young girls mostly, and I was thinking, apart from them being younger, we're not so different. I've got
Mhm.
business experience. I've got life experience. Surely, if they can do this, I can at least do 10% of what they're doing. And I
Mm,
was doing zero of what they were doing.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I didn't have the
Comparison.
confidence to try live, that was for sure. I wasn't going to do that. But I don't think it would have made much difference anyway. I had no idea what to say.
It's definitely hard to avoid the comparison trap, right? It's
Yeah.
especially
Oh,
at the
yeah, big
beginning.
time.
It's really,
Especially when
really
you're
hard to do
already too old for TikTok. You kind of think, well, I'm too old to
that.
do this. I'm too old to
Yeah,
be seen. So you've already got that sort of working against your self
yeah,
confidence and working against you.
yeah,
And when it fails, when what you're doing is failing, you're like, well, that's it. I'm too old to do this. People aren't taking me
yeah,
seriously because of my age.
yeah, of
Um,
course. So what
um,
made you realize you needed to change your approach then?
Knowing it's not working, seeing very visibly it's not working, not only are you not making sales, but you're not even getting views. I mean, and people talk about 200 view jail. I was happy when something reached 200. For me, that was progress.
Mm,
So you've got to change, but what? There's
mhm,
no there's no sort of school of learning TikTok that you can sign up for.
mm,
So it was a question of like, what the hell do I do? Who the hell can I ask a question of and get help? And the products that I'd bought, I couldn't go back to them and ask them anything. They don't answer questions.
yeah,
So yeah, when I think joined your school community and thought, right, this is it. This is going to be the holy grail that'll teach me everything.
yeah.
And I was in there trying to ask questions and find information, and I was gradually making little tweaks, not really much of a difference. And then when you said something about, right, I'm going to be opening a group, I was like, oh, I've got to be in there. Yeah.
So that's how you found me.
Yeah. Yeah. Good old school community. Yeah.
So what was it about my approach then that made you think this is different?
You had that sort of no BS approach in your posts.
Right.
You
Yeah.
weren't frightened to get out there, get messy, get honest. And I thought, that's me.
Yeah.
I really felt that I aligned to that.
It is
I'm
you.
only
Yeah.
7 years down the road, and I was like, yeah, she's got that sort of no BS, and there was no kind of polish. You were just out there, rough, raw, and ready. And I thought, yeah, that's me. I can do that. I can do that approach. So yeah,
Yeah. The
um,
anti-influencer, right?
yeah, yeah.
The
I thought, yeah, she doesn't
anti-aesthetic.
dress it up. I thought she doesn't dress it up. She's not pretending it's all rainbows and glitter. There's
Mhm.
kind of an honesty there. And I thought, right, this is the person that I can align to more than anybody else that I've seen. I've got
Right.
to hang on and try and get some tidbits off her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to invest in working with me instead of trying another course? Because there's lots of courses out there, right? There's
Yeah,
so
there
many
is.
people selling courses. They're the next the next best thing? What made you decide to invest in me?
I think I'd spent like 3 or 4 weeks, maybe a bit longer, maybe 4 or 5 weeks in your school community.
All
And I
right.
was reading your posts in there. And obviously, you were successful at what you were doing. And I was thinking, I've got to do something to make this work, because
Mm-hmm.
otherwise it's trying to find a job somewhere that's going to pay minimum wage.
Mm,
And I was in a position of no home, no savings, no pension, no nada. So, minimum wage wasn't really going to cut it. I don't have another 50 years to build up a pension. So I was like, I've
and I
got to
can't
make
see you
something.
working the checkout at Aldi's. I'll be honest. I'll be
You know
honest,
what? I'd be
right?
really bad at it. I'd be, why are you buying that? That's loads of calories. No, you don't want that. Yeah, I'd get sacked in the first day, I think. Um,
Oh my gosh.
I had to do something, and it had to be something big. I was at the go big or go home
Yeah.
stage. Mine was
Mm,
go big and make it work, or settle for a low paid job and accept the fact that that was going to be my lot forevermore.
hmm.
And I
Yeah.
wasn't ready to do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you were my last ditch attempt at the go big or go
Oh,
home.
well, it's a good job it was me then, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
So
thanks.
what would you say the main thing I taught you that changed everything for your business and even your mindset actually?
You taught me lots of things, to be fair. And one of the things you taught me was about my products, about pricing, and about how many products to have for sale and things. And that worked, even though I didn't believe it at the time. But the big thing you taught me was how to find my voice on TikTok,
Mm,
how to be heard, how to be seen. And I don't think it's something, I just thought, just get out there and post. People will listen, won't they? I know they don't. They scroll past that shit. So yeah, you taught me how to be seen and how to find my voice.
how to
And I
lean
think,
into you, how to
and
lean
since
into
then
being
we've
you
just
again.
kind of tweaked it and improved on it, and it's just got better. So yeah, thank you for that. It was big.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
huge.
you're welcome.
It was huge. It was a big thing to learn, and it was probably the thing that I hadn't even considered that I needed to learn or change, or yeah.
A true, authentic personal brand is what you've built for yourself here and
Yeah,
will
yeah,
continue to build. Yeah, yeah. And it's more valuable than when you get told just to be yourself, right? It's
mm,
not, it's like, oh,
mm.
no one's going to be interested in
But
that.
come
But
on, who wants to just be their self? I am failing at these posts. I'm not making any money.
yeah,
What is the
yeah,
point of me getting out there and saying, yeah, I'm doing crap at this. I don't know what I'm doing. It's not working, but come and buy some stuff off me.
yeah,
You know that
yeah.
you can't
Yeah.
be yourself because yourself is a failure. But when you go, well, actually, if I sit here and go, well, actually, I'm trying this and I don't know how it's going to work out, but come
Transparent.
along for the ride, you are still being yourself, but now it's got some curiosity to it. And
Yeah,
these are the things you taught me.
yeah,
So,
yeah. And you're smashing it, and you've gone viral multiple times.
yeah.
You're growing faster and faster. It's compounding for you now, so it's almost like, oh,
Mm,
okay. Now you see that compound effect just with your content alone. But
mm.
let's tell me about your school community. What was that? Like, talk me through your thoughts when I told you to start building your school community. When was
It
this?
was
Two and a
another,
half months ago?
it's been going 3 months now,
Mm,
3 months and a week it's been
yeah,
going. And there's now is 1,164 people in there.
yeah. That's-
And I, funnily enough, didn't think that was very big. But I recently, just a week
it's big.
ago, I put a post on Schoolers, and they were saying, "What's your communities like?" And I thought it's about time I did something here. And I put a post on there and said, "Well, in 3 months, I've got to 1,000 people, and I'm really pleased with that." And that post has gone mad on Schoolers. And I'm like, why are they making such a big fuss about 1,000 people? How weird. And then last night, when we were having kind of a scroll through different school communities, and they've got like 4 members, 8 members, 20 members, I'm like, wow, 1,000 people is really quite a lot. So
I told you it is.
yeah, but I
It's
don't
really.
believe you. You tell me all sorts of stuff.
You've got not much to compare it to, though,
No,
have you? So,
exactly.
yeah,
Exactly. Your community is way bigger than mine. And I just thought, oh, wow, one day I'll get it like Anna's. And now I've seen all these people that got communities with like 50 people in. I'm like, 1,000's really quite a lot.
it's really good, and it's a
My
thriving
community
community.
grows by about anything from 20 to 40 a day.
Yeah,
Um, and
yeah.
apparently that's huge. So
And
yeah,
would
the
you
school
say that how
community.
much would you say that your school community is contributing to your sales?
Um, for the first month, probably nothing.
Mm,
And for the second and third month that I've had it, I reckon it's put about 40% into the pot
mm.
for October, and then for November, it was probably 60% of the pot.
And then your high ticket sale, do you think you would have got that if it wasn't for school?
No, no, that has directly come from my school community.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's directly come from there. And that's someone that's been there for 3 or 4 weeks.
Ah, see,
Yeah,
just like you in my
yeah,
community,
yeah, exactly. She's been there
history is
long
repeating
enough to
itself.
listen to me, ask me questions, you know, pick my brains, and yeah, and now we're going to be doing some one-to-one.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's amazing. It's
yeah.
amazing. So what is it like to finally have a clear direction instead of trying everything and guessing and looking at what other people are doing and going, try a bit of that, try a bit of that. What does it
Mm.
feel like to now have something that you're growing,
Oh,
it's
it's
working and
lovely.
making an income off
It's
it?
lovely. It's bliss. Um, I'm used to having business plans and cash flow forecasts and things with business and trying to
Yeah,
work out your marketing and stuff. So the ideas of marketing and branding and even cash flow and stuff is not new to me. But it doesn't really translate into an online business the same as it does with like a business in the real world, with real products and stuff. So yeah, it's very different. So to have kind of direction in this business that you can't see, hear, feel, or touch, it's the one thing that you can kind of stick to and go, right, I've just got to follow the rules that I've set for myself. So
yeah,
it's lovely to feel that you've got something concrete that you are actually planning with logic and analytics and
mm,
following. Because
yeah,
before that, I literally just feel like I was just winging it and making it up as I went along.
mhm.
And that feels like if you get a bit of success, you feel like, well, that was just luck. Well, actually, it wasn't. It was because of the work you put in and the plans you put in. But at the time, you just think, well, that was just a lucky one, wasn't it?
Mm,
And then you get luckier and luckier, funnily enough.
yeah.
Strange that.
I know, strange, isn't it?
Yeah, how
Well,
bizarre.
what's
Who
the
knew?
saying about luck, isn't it? Luck is where hard work and opportunity I don't know. What's the saying for luck?
Yeah, something about when hard work and
Something.
opportunity meet, or yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And
I'll go I'll Google it.
it is about doing it seriously and
Yeah,
taking it seriously. And the
that's
mindset,
it.
having the right mindset is
Mhm.
so important. You've
And
just
the
got
right
to
approach to
persevere
doing
and
things. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So you're doing about 5K a month now with
yeah.
your current approach, plus your 8K
Mm,
offer, which
mm,
you've just got.
yeah,
Why
literally.
did you decide to join my new cohort then?
So November was £5,245 income in a business where it's costing me £35 a month to run, which is just bizarre to anybody that's had a business with business rates and all the rest of it. It's just bizarre.
Mm,
Um, and so I could already see, like, this is me, this is my future now. And then when we started talking about high ticket, that was a bit scary. Talking to
mm,
people about doing courses and one-to-ones and mentorship where you're talking about thousands of pounds, I was like, I feel that I can fulfill their need, but
mm.
asking them to pay me that amount of money when I'm so new,
I remember
that
you
was a
telling me
bit of
this.
a
Yeah.
yeah, that was a bit of a blocker. So when you said, well, look, the next project we're going to do, you're going to do high ticket. I
Mhm.
was like, I'm not ready to let Anna go yet. Yeah, yeah. We're not ready to let you go just yet. So yeah,
And the proof you've already got proof it works
yeah,
with this
yeah,
high ticket sale.
yeah.
You've literally already got proof.
I'll be doing one-to-one mentorship for several months and helping a lady with her branding and her voice and direction on TikTok, and that's going to be £8,000. Yeah,
Crazy,
yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
So already in December, one premium sale
yeah,
has nearly well, just under doubled what you made
yeah.
in November,
And
but
I
this is
wasn't
without
out
low ticket.
looking for that sale. I wasn't, because we were talking about, okay, let's launch a high ticket in
Yeah,
January. So I wasn't out looking for that sale. It was just a conversation. It was a
yeah,
conversation about where are you now and how's it going and what you need help with. And then the questions that she came back with. And I said, well, okay, you could try this and that. And she said something like, it'd be much better if you could just work with me while I get this set up. And I thought, well, that's pretty much what my high ticket's going to be. So I said, well, let me tell you the bones of what I'm planning to do next year. I'm in. She goes, I'm in. And she said, and then she said, but actually,
Amazing.
I can't work within a group because my niche is quite specific. Do you think we could do it like outside the group and just do it one-to-one? Okay.
Yeah. That's it, right?
Yeah. So,
Because you
okay.
know what you're doing. She knows that you can help her.
Yeah.
So
And she
yeah,
reminds me
it's
of me.
amazing.
She reminds me of me. She feels
Yeah.
she's too old to be on TikTok, and that although she has a business brain, she's probably too old
Yeah.
to be there, and she shouldn't be on the platform. And I'm like, oh, you're
So
me.
she came to you because she had things
We
in common
align.
and she
We
related
align.
to you. That's right. So
Yeah.
your audience finds you. Your audience
Yeah.
finds you and your community. And she was probably, like you said, lurking a little bit and asking the questions. So
Yeah.
yeah, the community, having that community as an asset there
Oh,
is a game
definitely.
changer. A
Yeah,
game changer,
definitely.
right?
You don't
Honestly.
realize what an asset a school community is
Yeah.
until it's building and people are asking questions and you're helping them. And don't get me wrong, I love that part of it. I really love helping
Yeah.
people that are floundering with it. And I can be like, yeah, I know, I was there.
Yeah.
That bit's really nice. But it's also it's an income producer.
Oh, yeah.
Huge.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's underestimated for sure, and like it's on the up and up,
Oh
and
yeah.
people are only really starting to realize how
Yeah.
much of an asset the school community is.
Yeah.
Hard work, but definitely an asset that shouldn't be ignored. So
Yeah,
I want to
definitely
know,
not.
Rach,
Hmm.
what are your goals moving forward?
Oh
Like
God.
crazy delusional goals. Let's go for it.
Okay, so my goals were £10,000 a month.
Well,
Um,
aren't we hitting that in December?
yeah, yeah, yeah. We've kind of done that, and today is the 10th of December, so I've done
Crazy.
that. Um,
Mental.
so I'm like, what do I do? Do I change my goals? I don't know
Yeah.
because obviously this is yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah. I hadn't thought about
You've
it, but
hit
yeah,
your goals, you haven't thought
I've
about
done my
anything else.
goals for 2026. I've done the first one, which was to get to 10K a month.
Yeah,
So I want to get
crazy.
my TikTok followers to 10,000
Yeah,
because I have 7,500 followers
that
on
won't take
TikTok.
long.
And everybody's going to laugh. Anybody watching this is going to laugh and be like, 10,000, that's nothing. You know, there's people out there with hundreds of thousands, there's people
Yeah,
with millions, but I have 7,500.
and
So,
not only that, you have 7,500 followers and you've made your first 10K month.
yeah,
That
yeah,
that ratio is just would be so out of people's
yeah.
like,
It's
they
like
just assume
everybody
that you need
paying
a
me
lot more.
£1.50. If all my followers paid me £1.50,
Yeah,
yeah,
right? Yeah,
wouldn't
you
have any
don't need
sense.
masses and masses of followers to make money. It's
I,
working
I
on the
thought
right
that. I thought that. I thought I would have to get to 40, 50,000 followers and then I might make £1,000.
Yeah.
No,
It's
no.
working on the right things,
Yeah,
leveraging the
definitely.
right things, and
Yeah.
having the right conversations, right? So
Mm.
it's just that you've simplified it down and you've not been scattered. So what would have happened if you stayed? If you hadn't have joined me and you just stayed just being scattered for like a
I
year?
would be working on a checkout somewhere very depressed, eating more than I sold.
Is it safe to say that I saved you?
Yeah, yeah, my lifesaver. Yeah, yeah. You saved
I'll
my
take that.
bank
I'll take that.
balance. You've definitely saved my bank balance, and
Savior.
you might have saved my sanity as well. Yeah. We don't want to get you big headed, but yeah, yeah.
Oh, don't worry, I've got way too much humility. Way
Yeah,
too much.
I don't know what I would have done. I
Mm,
think I probably, if this had not worked, I
mm,
think I probably would have tried TikTok Shop. But
mm,
without having a voice, without knowing how to find that voice on TikTok, I think that would have flunked as well. And I
mm,
probably might have tried that for a month and then thought, I've got to get a job. I've got to get a 9 to 5. So, what do you do at 56 years old when you've got to
mm.
get a 9 to 5? Your previous career is very niche and specific, and you can't use those skills elsewhere. What the
Mhm.
hell do you do? It was scary. And I think that's why I would have tried TikTok Shop before I gave up. I would have
Just
tried
tried all
something
the different
else.
ways. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, and I know a lot of people that have done that and just tried it for a couple of months, tried something else, tried that for a
Yeah.
couple of months and
Yeah.
tried that. Yeah. But sticking to it as well, sticking to it. And I think you wouldn't have stuck to it if I hadn't told you to.
No, no, because when I
Stuck
met
to it.
you, I was on the verge of desperation. Um, if I hadn't met you, I don't think I'd have been doing this more than another couple of weeks, because I was just
Crazy.
floundering in circles, you know.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
You're
So if
chasing your tail, making no progress.
yeah, it's hard. It's hard going. So if
And
someone
every
is
day you're not earning, you know, without a job to back it up, every day forward is another day of not earning. And I'm paying for my standstill and I'm paying for my Canva. And yeah, okay, that's not a lot of money. It's £35 a month, but it's another day of not earning. And you're thinking, is this really, what am I doing this for now? You know? Yeah.
tough going, yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It's a mindset, it's a mental game, isn't it?
And your confidence and everything else is going downhill every day that your posts
Everything.
are not, you know, yeah,
And you're in
everything is bottom.
comparison trap
It's a
every
horrible
day.
place to be. Horrible,
It
horrible
is.
place. But I will
Yeah.
not be there again.
Well, I'm glad we found each other. I am.
Yeah,
So what would
yeah.
you say to someone who's watching this, who's in the same position you were
Mm,
5 months ago, only 5 months ago,
yeah.
like scattered, unfocused, not knowing what to do, trying different things? What would you tell them?
Get a mentor. Get a mentor who's done it. And it's not about the banner above their head saying they've made 200 grand. It's really not about that. That's great, but we know that some of those can be faked.
Yeah.
So get a mentor that you feel that you can talk to that is a little bit like you, and get a mentor who is coming across as authentic and isn't doing the glam aesthetic Instagram life version, because a lot of that can be fake too. So
Mhm.
I think it's
Absolutely.
about just looking for something that you can stand behind and you believe is authentic, because
Yeah.
that has to be the best way forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I
Yeah.
100% agree. And last question.
Mm.
Would you recommend working with me and why?
No, because I want you all to myself. So no, nobody work with Anna because she's all mine.
Yeah, okay,
Um, but
sorry.
if you're going to make more time for other people, then yeah, I would have to say definitely, definitely recommend it. For anybody that is floundering and you haven't got direction and you feel that there's a missing link, you're the missing link. But if you stop taking my calls because you're too busy, I will say something different.
Never. Absolutely never. My protege.
Scary, huh? Imagine you've
Scary.
got me for life. How scary is that?
Oh my gosh. No, it's not scary at all. It's amazing. Honestly, it has been an absolute, like, delight to see you grow, do the work,
Hmm.
and
That's
do
the
it
other thing. Do
regardless
the work.
of
When Anna tells you to
feelings.
do something and you go, she's lost the plot. She doesn't know what she's talking about. If you are going to pay for somebody's advice, take the advice. And there will be many times when you walk away from that conversation and go, she makes no sense. I can't do this. This just goes against what I believe in or what I know. You have gone with that person for a reason. If you are not going to implicitly trust them and follow their advice, save the money, stay at home and flunk on your own. Because that's what it is.
I love this, just no BS. Because, and the reason why I just want to add context to this, when I told, there was a lot of times that we came off calls and you were like, I don't even know if I want Anna, like, really?
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, I'll
She
do
doesn't know
it.
what she's
I'm like,
doing.
just do it.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a reason why I went with you. And it would have been stupid. And I told you this, it would have been stupid to have paid you for your advice and
Mm,
then not acted on it. And so even when I went, this doesn't make sense, I would
mm,
go, okay, but this is a digital business. This is something that's new to me. I
mm,
know like bricks and mortar business. So I've got to say that she must know what she's doing. She's making
mm,
money. She's doing it successfully. There's a reason that I aligned with her and went with her in the first place. So follow her advice. And
yeah,
then of course, when it starts to trickle back and you get results, you're like, right, I'm going to carry on following her advice. And the next time you tell me to do something, I think this is even more crazy. When you told me to start a
right.
school, I'm like, why would I want to start a school? This is crazy. Nobody knows me. But I've
Yeah.
gone with advice so far, and I thought, right, I'm gonna follow the course and stick to her advice. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember you being a little bit reluctant, and I
Okay.
was like, you guys,
Is
this
that
is,
what we're calling it? A little bit
yeah.
reluctant.
The look was like,
Yeah, I was like, oh, crazy woman again.
And now you've made an 8K sale from it. You've got 1,000 over 1,100 members.
Yeah, can
It's
I open more schools?
I know, and it's your biggest business asset, right?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know?
it is. It is such a huge business asset, and I hadn't made sales in there when I started to see its potential from the conversations and things that were happening. You're like, my God, this thing can be huge. And
Mm.
then you start to talk about what successful schools are making per month, and it's mind blowing. It's
Yeah,
absolutely mind blowing.
it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
when you go down the rabbit hole of
Oh my God.
possibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
inspiring though, right?
Oh
Inspiring.
yeah, because you start to go, but they're doing that. They're actually doing that month on month on month.
Mhm,
Are they any
mhm.
different to us? They're
Yeah,
just 4, 6 months, eight
further
months further
ahead.
down the road. Yeah,
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 that's it.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm just so glad that you listened to me because this might have been a different conversation. But honestly, it has been so lovely to watch you grow and find not
Oh,
only
thank
find
you.
your voice and create an awesome content and a following that adores you. I remember the conversation we had when I said, you just need to be more you on camera. And the second that that clicks, people
Mm.
that find you will be your people. And
Yeah,
look
yeah,
what's happened. They're like,
yeah. I found
you're
my
the person they
tribe.
go to. Yeah,
Yeah,
you've
and it's
cornered
great.
your market.
Yeah, it's really nice too. So
Yeah,
I'm going to
and you're
start
loving it.
T-shirts with just listen to Anna.
And
Yeah.
most importantly of all, you enjoy doing it, right?
Yeah, I do. I do. I've always liked business. I think,
Yeah,
I'm a born business person. I've
yeah.
always liked business. But when it's failing, it's painful and it's soul destroying.
Mm,
Um, but yeah, when it works, oh, life is bliss.
yeah,
Life is so good right now.
yeah.
And I'm really, really excited for next year. Yeah. Yeah,
Yay!
I am so excited for next year. Working with you, doing the high ticket, my goals that I now have to change.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Next year,
What an
this
awful
year,
problem to have.
yeah, the start of this year was not great for me. The start of next year is going to be really good fun.
Wow, what a difference.
Yeah, oh
What
God,
a
yeah,
difference.
yeah,
Crazy, isn't
yeah.
it? Oh, well, I appreciate you. Thank you so much,
Oh, I
Rachel,
appreciate you too.
and speak to you soon. Thank
Yeah.
you.